showing you guys how to create this look that I'm wearing on my face. And as you read it by the title, hopefully you know how to read. This is a soft glam kind of look. And I decided to focus this on the skin. I really wanted the skin to look dewy and just glowy and healthy, and I love how the skin looks. The skin is the main focus of this look. The eye is very, very simple, but I glammed it up a little bit by adding some falsies as well. So if you want to see how to create this look, then just keep on watching. Can we address my attempt of a backdrop? Oh, my nail. Okay, so we're probably going to zoom through the eyes because we only use 3 eyeshadows and it's super, super easy. So I'm starting off with this shade from Morphe in the shade Spice. And I'm taking this on a fluffy brush and just building this into my crease. And this is just going to be our main shade. I'm not really taking the shade outwards. I'm also taking it in on the inner part of my lid and the outer part of my lid as well. It's kind of like the idea of a halo eye. Okay, so guys, I swear when I try not to dip into the Model Renaissance palette, I swatched a bunch of my gold eyeshadows so that I wouldn't have to dip into the Model Renaissance palette, but I just can't. Like, this was the perfect gold. So I'm taking the shade Primavera and packing that on the center of my lid. Next, I'm taking the same shade, but I'm just going to spray my brush so that it looks a little bit more intense. I mean, now that we've already dipped into the Model Renaissance palette, we might as well continue with the Model Renaissance palette. So I'm taking the shade Cypress Umber and I'm going to line my lash line and do like a small wing because we're gonna put falsies on and I didn't want to use black eyeliner. I feel like that was too harsh for the look I was going for today, so I'm just going to line my lash line. I'm kind of smudging it on the upper lash line. And I'm literally not being perfect with this part. So once we've done that, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with the shade Primavera as well. Okay, so we're moving on to the face and I'm just going to start off with some lip balm to moisturize my lips because they're crusty as fuck. Next, I'm just going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Please excuse this dent over here. Guys, I don't really know what I'm doing with my backdrop, to be honest. The focus of this look is obviously the skin. It doesn't mean we're not going to be using few products. It means that we'll just try to make it look dewy and natural. So I'm starting off with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation, and I love this foundation so much. It's not excessively dewy. I just really like it. The coverage is really nice as well. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my beauty blender and blend that out onto my face. Two mosquitoes literally just appeared, bitch. What do you mean? Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just putting this where you would usually put concealer. So before we apply any powder, I do want to apply my cream highlights, and for that I am taking my beloved Becca cream highlight in the shade Opal. This is such a stunning shade. I freaking love it. And this is gonna give the skin a very nice and natural glow. It's not gonna be like a blinding highlight. See how glowy it still is? I love this look. I love this highlight when I want to do like a natural kind of look like today. And I really recommend blending it in. I'm not flipping you guys off, but I really recommend to blend it in with your finger because it blends out a lot easier than using a beauty blender. I always like to go over it with the beauty blender just so that it blends into the skin. We're also adding this to the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, and the sides of my forehead. Powder, I am taking the NYC translucent setting powder, and I'm going to first blend out the creases under my eye. Instead of setting my face with a beauty blender, which really packs on the product, I want to have all the dewiness still be there, so I'm just going to use a very fluffy brush and set my under eye areas. This will still set our face, but without adding too much powder. So now that we've got a glow going, I just want to lightly, very lightly set where we put the cream highlight. So for that, I am taking a mix of the shades Vermeer and Primavera. And be very careful because as I've said in other videos, these are underrated highlights in eyeshadow palettes. These are literally blinding highlights. So I'm just going to tap once. I'm just adding enough to set. I don't really want to add more of a glow. Okay, so for my bronzer, I wanted a cream bronzer, and I should have done this before the powder, but I forgot. But I'm taking this Revolution concealer palette, and I'm taking the darkest shade right here, and this seems to be a perfect shade for bronzer for my skin tone. And I'm just going to warm up my complexion. And then same concept with the highlight. I'm just going to lightly go over with this middle shade from the Shade of Light palette and set that bronzer. I don't really want to add more bronzer, this is just to set it. So this is the part where you could add blush, but you guys know the deal. I don't like blush, so I'm not going to add blush. So to finish off the eyes, I am taking the same shade that we use in our crease, which is the shade Spice from Morphe, and I'm just going to smudge that shade underneath my lower lash line, and I'm connecting that to the wing. So next I'm adding some lashes from Ardell in the shade in the style Fairies. These are very, very natural, and that's what I wanted for this look because it's like a soft glam. Okay, so the lashes are on, and I really like how they look on the eye. I feel like they look super wispy and natural. Definitely not dramatic at all, but I love how they just add a little bit more volume and length. So for the inner corner highlight, I am just picking up the okay, are you serious right now? So for the inner corner highlight, I'm taking the shade Primavera. So for the lips, I really want to keep it simple, so I'm using the shade WeHo or WeHo from ColourPop. It's just an ultra glossy lip, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lips. And that is the finished look. So that is how I created this look. I just want to say thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. It's amazing. Probably by the time I upload this video, it happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. But it happened yesterday for me when I'm filming this. So I just want to thank you guys for helping me reach 4,000 subscribers. If you guys like this makeup look, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, then please subscribe. It would really mean a lot. But yeah, that was it for today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Love you.